to the Aleš Hřebeský 2018, and as Pete Saya said, we are live.
We are live, in action.
We usually don't say that once we turn the volume up. Pete is a rookie up in the booth, but a veteran player, a member of the Boston Mega Men. Our Tel Aviv go in the red with the black shoulder stripes, going left to right, and Tel Aviv has really established themselves as a favorite in this tournament with the speed at which they play the game. And Matthew Fleipan is going to grab on to Peter Patsko and just drag him to the ground, and it's a possession call. Almost a bit of a break that he didn't get more. Kuhlman has the ball. Martin Kuhlman lobs it across. There's Dennis English. The dangerous one bounces out back to Kuhlman, stopped by Bailey Brown, who poked somebody. I'm guessing it was Kuhlman for being in his crease.
Yeah, Dennis English, really the key to the Bratislava offense.
And the Slovakia offense, as many of these guys do play for Slovakia, he is the centerpiece of the Slovakian offense as well. A tremendous net driver. He can get through people, he can get around people. There's Chad Culp. He's the key, one of the keys for Israel. There's a shot on the rebound by Eric Fisher, and Kyle Bergman going after the ball there. That is almost a checking in the crease, and it is. Yep.
That's a couple great stops there, right on the crease.
Yeah, excellent saves there by John Kuhn. John Kuhn in net for the Bats. At the other end, it is Bailey Brown once again for Gold Star. And there's no question that that's a penalty, as Kyle Bergman, when the goalie has the ball in his stick, even if it's just 1 foot in the crease, and even if the stick is outside the crease, you can't hit the stick.
Got to respect the goalie.
Yep. Again, I am Steven Sandberg, Pete Saya.
Huge power play here.
It is. An early chance for Bratislava. The shot
on
the goal.
That's a great shot.
It's in, squeaking through by Marek Havlik. You can tell that Brown got quite a bit of it, but not quite enough.
Got the step. Marek Havlik, Shofo, as he's known on the team. Great move.
This is a great angle from behind. Oh. That ball's never more than about 6 inches behind the line.
Just squeaked in. Excellent goal.
And we have a visiting bumblebee.
Oh, here it is. Up in the treehouse.
Hey, buddy. There you go.
Oh.
Sent him out to view the game. Watch from out there. It's a better view. We actually have a great view in here. There is no better view than up here.
No, there's not.
It's your first time in the tower.
First time in the tower.
Pretty exciting.
5th time at the tournament. Great time. Beautiful weather. You can't ask for anything more.
Today.
Just can't.
The antithesis of the rain and cold last year. Ryan Hunter with the ball. Comes across a double pick. Shoots. That goes off the crossbar up into the mesh. Fresh 30 for Gold Star. Great chance for Hunter, the youngster.
Bratislava is a strong defensive team. They like to pack it in. Big boys.
Gold Star trying to get things back, and there's a shot from the outside. Seth Mahler not able to beat John Kuhn.
It's Peter Pasco bringing the ball up.
And he will hand it off and head to the bench for an offensive substitution. Martin Zivchak along the boards. The ball's out. I'm not sure that the Gold Star realizes as Kruder knocked it free. It's picked back up by Wojtek Weiss.
Very physical team, Bratislava. They're going to go for every ground ball, put their bodies in front.
They are, and there's Matthew Fleipan going after it, and the Bratislava player tried to flick it up to his teammate and actually hit Fleipan in the face mask and bounced back down. A bit of a break for Gold Star, and Gold Star won't back away. I mean, they are more of a speed team than a power team, but they will go face-to-face with you. That shot by Bergman almost got through. He's out of the penalty box and already creating more chances. Culp picks off the pass, shoots, just misses. It's off the hand of Kuhn. That won't be an over and back, so it's no hurry for Bergman to get back and get there. Brown will stop it for him, and the new 30 will begin. We're 3.5 minutes in. It's 1-0 Bratislava from AHM 2018, the 25th anniversary of this fantastic tournament.
Absolutely, and this is the best finishing Bratislava's ever had. They've never made a quarterfinal match. Really exciting for them.
Top 8. Bergman. He's been one of the best defenders I've seen in this tournament.
Absolutely. Very well-disciplined team. Larry Fila on the bench coaching the Bratislava Bats. He's done a wonderful job with the group.
Matthew Popak, a youngster, and then the veteran, gives it to the veteran Culp. There's a shot and somehow sneaks in. Didn't even see where that got through.
Looks like it maybe 5-hole.
Yeah, we can watch the replay either. We've got a monitor in here or up on the big board. It is 5-hole and it dribbles through.
Just dribbled through.
Oh.
Will Mahon facing off for the Bratislava Bats a little early there.
He's an outstanding face-off guy, brings a lot to the club.
Strong player from New Jersey, plays in the Philadelphia Box League for the Outlaws.
Chad Culp at the top, over to Bergman. Again, they'll set the screen for him to come across the top, and he rips it. Shrug save by Kuhn. Scooped up. There's some pressure from Jakob Silberlicht and Bergman, and they knock it loose. 10-second counters coming into effect, and Kuhn waits, and that is going to be 10. That's 10 right there.
There it is.
Culp picks off the pass. It was going to be Israel ball anyway. Silberlicht, tried to feed it through to Bergman. Nice active stick to knock it down. That pass almost goes astray, but it is tracked down by Matthew Popek.
I can't say how strong the Bratislava guys are on defense. They really hold their positions well, keep their sticks in the air.
Popek is an 18-year-old who lives in Ashkelon, and he is there trying to get that ball loose. So what an experience for an 18-year-old Israeli to be here with this club. He is obviously trying to make Israeli national teams. Long, low pass by English, and he'll take the return pass. They go down along the boards. Backing his way in, Ivan Chernak.
Very strong player, Shofo, for the Bratislava Bats on the left side.
Tries the diving dunk shot, but didn't really have much angle. His helmet comes flying off. He wants a penalty on Chris Friedman. He's not getting one. We're 6 minutes in. Helmets pop off pretty easily sometimes.
They do. Shofo won the best phantom goal of the tournament in the European Championships in July. A nice crease dive.
Hunter with the shot on the outside. Ryan Hunter, not much box experience for him either. He lives in Netanya and is going to be on the field team for the Worlds this year. So you can just see the development of the game in Israel.
That's incredible.
And that's going to be a little overzealous by Polak. Miroslav Polak, a big, strong fella. But, what a shot by Ryan Hunter.
Polak has earned the nickname Largy Bargy at the European Championships.
What a shot by Hunter. Just goes by the defender. Reaching around, you can see again from this angle, the screen coming actually goes between the feet, I believe, of the Polish defender. I think it was, I don't think who that was. It was coming across, not entirely sure, but it just actually kind of created a screen by stepping into that shooting lane. That's the one thing. If you're in a shooting lane and soak a ball, great. If you're not there and step in as the shot's coming, that can really distract the goalie. Gold Star goes up 2-1.
Here they are again.
Nice swim out there. Great chance for Peter Moran, but it's going to be turned over after the save. English comes back to meet the ball. 2-on-4 right now, so he's going to slow things down until the rest of the forwards get out with him. English, a tremendous talent. Maybe discipline, self-discipline might be his challenge. He's a very passionate player. That ball is tipped away by Flaypan. Did he get a bit of it? No, they're going to say he didn't touch it. And no argument from Bratislava, so it was just the low pass bouncing up out of play.
It brings a lot of energy to the club, especially when he gets involved in the game early.
Yeah, Nate Menninger made that pass up to Silberlicht. It was almost picked off. It does get through, though. Culp has it. The fifth attacker is just getting out. That's a low pass over to the far side, and it gets away from Eric Fisher. Polak will make the pass up. Well, he's going to run it.
He can move his feet. He's actually surprisingly quick.
That's a mistake, though. He should have just passed the ball when he had the lane. Now he's going to come back and be a tired defender, stuck out there for another 30.
Yep.
And Gold Star is so fast, you can't afford.
Incredibly skilled.
Yeah. Ryan Hunter, another rip, goes to the opposite side of the net this time. Popek picks it back up. Culp takes it. And Culp, the Canadian, played in the NLL for many years. Married to Hinda Koza Culp, and has Israeli eligibility that way. And boy, it's picked off by Hunter. But you see here the mix of the Canadian and American players who are going over to Israel and contributing to the growth of the game there as Bergman takes it and shoots, stopped by Kuhn, and the youngsters that they are developing within the country.
Yeah, it's a really strong program. I understand they've been training quite a bit the last few months, getting ready for World Games.
Absolutely. I mean, I know there's controversy about the Canadian and American players, almost an over and back there. Just Svoboda just towing the line. But when you talk to them and realize what exactly they're doing, what a shot by English. Is that in?
Just off the post, it looks like.
It's off the post and then bounced off of Brown and was underneath him. And the referee back there signaled with his arms kind of
Kind of went halfway.
I was like, is that like kind of a goal?
Almost a field goal.
Yeah.
Type of goal.
Oh, a little stumble by Kevin Harper, who's up for an offensive shift. Bounces out of the stick of Popek. Culp gets it back. They've got 5 on the shot clock. He'll let one rip. Breaks something off the face mask of Kuhn. We got to stop play here, and they will signal it down. Holy cow, his neck protector snapped.
Just
a
shattered.
Big chunk of it broke out.
These guys are shooting hard, for sure. A bunch of shots on net, really good saves.
We're exactly 10 minutes in, and on the replay, you'll see the piece of plastic come down, bouncing right by the line there. It's now sitting just half on and half outside the crease. And,
swapping out for the new bucket.
Yeah, that can be very uncomfortable, putting someone else's helmet on. I remember doing an NMSL game where Kevin Croswell had just come back from playing with, I think it was Minnesota at the time, was playing for the Peterborough Lakers in Ajax, and the Ajax said, hey, it had the cat eye frame, and
totally
you can't have
deal.
that. You're not allowed to have it. So they said he can't wear it. He had to borrow the backup goalie who they brought up from Senior B, borrow his helmet. The first shot from about 40 feet went in. He had no idea. He was shaking his head trying. He never got comfortable with that helmet. It was too tight. It was just, we'll see. Hopefully Kuhn can make the saves he would make anyway, because we're not going to cheer for anyone one way or the other, but you don't want to see something like a broken piece of equipment affect the outcome. So Weiss once again with the ball. The shot clock running down to 4 seconds. He'll bounce one that doesn't get on net, and Brown will pick it up. Makes a short outlet pass that bounces off a Kruger's stick, but he has no problem picking it up. They do, though, just have 20 seconds on the shot clock now. Bergman takes it. Down to Silberlek, the captain of his Team Israel. In the Israeli military, he is always fit. Popek rips it.
Off the
pipe.
That one
goes off. Was that off the pipe?
I think it was off maybe the far pipe.
It had to be the pipe, because if it was Kuhn's equipment, we would have heard it. And it was pretty quiet.
Kuhn's using Travis Sandin's helmet, backup goalie for Bratislava Bats.
So look down to Bergman. Oh, what a shot.
Right off the right side.
Bergman
got a piece of it.
A sniper. He did. Yeah. But I mean, Bergman is just such an accurate shooter, whether he's set or on the run.
All he needs is a few feet.
This case, he runs to a set position.
Yeah.
It's almost like a catch and shoot to yourself, because he kind of just steps into a spot, and Polak is about a step late getting there.
Yeah,
3-1. What we're seeing so far is that Bratislava can play with this Gold Star team, but they can't afford to make mistakes, physical or mental. And
that's right.
Gold Star just takes advantage. Right off the face-off, Bergman again. And
deadly.
That is deadly. Pete Moran setting it up. He's from Richmond, lives in Holon, Israel. He's actually living on his friend's couch. He has a friend playing pro basketball. He's living on the couch in Israel.
Good character. Strong face-off guy. Large, gets a quick clamp.
And first time playing box lacrosse.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
At this tournament.
Seems like a natural.
Yeah.
Certainly a very tough player to play against.
Matthew Popek, number 14, is also getting his first box experience here. That's where this tournament and others like it, the Mentioner Cup thing, so valuable for the Israel program, because they can come to these tournaments and bring a variety of players. They've got guys like Kyle Bergman, like Kevin Harper, Kevin Harper and Brian Hopper. There's a shot that doesn't get through. I believe that was a defender it hit.
I think it hit someone right in front of the crease.
Yeah, so it's down to 4 seconds on the shot clock. So even though they're going to recover the ball, Ori Bar David will get it back. But he's going to get a loose ball push. That's
gotta
a horrible
be disciplined.
Result for
Gotta
Bratislava.
be disciplined there. 1
second
second on the clock.
And you can't see that with your back to it, but you know there's 3 or 4 seconds, and it's counting down. Oh, and then the cross check to the neck. There's a goal. That one will count on the penalty. So either it's wiped out, but that could be a 3, as Eric Fisher.
These games are so short. Little plays like that really make a huge difference. Go from a 3-4-1 to a 5-1.
Yeah. We'll see what the call is, whether it's a 1 or a 3. Okay, so it is a 1-minute penalty, and it's wiped out by the goal that came on the very short delayed penalty. But what a shot by Bergman. One thing you saw, if you ever see a ball that looked like it came out too fast to have been a goal, these nets are very tight. You saw how quickly Bergman's shot, and it was a very soft place shot.
Right in the corner.
Popped right out. Beautiful placement. Harper comes up with it again. Harper, one of my favorite players to watch. He is a great transition guy and runs so fluidly and such smooth stick hands as well. There's Popek back to Culp. It's 5-1 as we're into the final minute of the first half.
Our friend's back.
He is. Our friend the Bee keeps coming by. We like you, Bee, but please don't fly into us while we're announcing. Bratislava gets the ball.
Last minute of the half here. Could use a goal for Bratislava. See if they go for
the 2-for-1, try and take a quick shot here. Not something you see a lot over in Europe.
No.
They tend to use their 30 and just let things fall where they may, which I like personally.
There's been a lot of development in the game. They're running pretty defined systems.
They are.
It's great to see.
Chernak sets a pick for English and rolls off, gets the pass, but the defender there immediately. Shot from the outside goes wide. That's going to be an over and back. Oh, wait, are they saying it touched?
I think they said he might have gotten a piece of the keeper.
Okay, no, they're saying it's a Gold Star ball. I didn't think it was close to anybody.
5 seconds here.
Silberlicht has it. 4 seconds. 3. They got to get a shot off. I don't think they were aware.
No, doesn't seem like it.
Nope.
Yep.
Quarter ends. It's okay. They're up 5-1. Great half for Gold Star. And the thing I was saying, like, Bratislava, like we said, they're competing well.
Yeah,
they are playing well. It just shows you how practiced this Gold Star team is. The interesting thing, when they started coming to this tournament, they had a bunch of guys who'd never played together. They were playing hit and miss. They were learning things. And now one of their big advantages is how much time they spend together.
Sure. They've come together well. And it just goes to show you, any little mistake the Bats have made, they've capitalized.
Yeah, it's the quickness and the skill set. Oribar David is an interesting character because he's number 53, and he is the first Israel-born player, native Israeli, to have competed for Israel at a World Championship or an international event last year in Turku. And he's a youngster. I think he's 19 now, 19 or 20. And he is one of the guys that joined. Said they would let a Canadian come to that tournament because they hadn't developed any goalies.
Listen, I'm all for it. I think it helps the game. It helps people develop, and and it's about the next generation, the generation after that.
Yeah, and their goal. I talked to Jesse Cracknell and said, and part of the plan over the next 5 years is to get rid of Canadian coaches. Right? He's like, my goal, my role is to prepare coaches here to run this team effectively. Right. And it's great to see. And I think Israel's in a bit different situation. They didn't have the infrastructure internally. They didn't have players. If they wanted to have them, they had to generate players.
It's great to see. Really skilled team.
Knocked off the ball. He gets it back, though. Here's Bergman. Shot clock down to 8. That one goes wide. He'll be tracked down by Popek. Is he going to get there? He actually almost saved the over and back. It wouldn't have mattered.
Jump.
It wasn't. He jumped a long way.
That was a nice
I assumed he didn't have a chance, and he got there. And I think he may have just stepped on the center line, which is why the over and back is called. I was kind of hoping they wouldn't call it. Yeah. It was going to be a 30-second anyway,
Very
so it was going to be a turnover,
play.
but it was just a fun play.
A for effort.
Yeah. Dennis English. See what he can create. He gets the little pick from Chernak. Nice roll.
Oh,
Popek
great
tries
shot.
the trail check, but Chernak buries it. And that is partly Popek not being familiar with how he's going to be picked there, but just a beautiful pick.
Great two-man game.
And a lovely pass by English.
Perfect pass. Great 5-hole finish by Shofo. That's what they need here. They need a goal to get back in the game, get the second half started on a positive note.
Yeah, just look at the last game. Turku got well down, fought back, and had a chance to tie it at the end. They weren't quite able to, but they were within seconds, inches of tying it up.
It's definitely a game of runs here in Prague. Something about the short format.
And they're going to call an over and back, so if you're wondering if you think, because you are allowed to go back over center or pass it back over center after a face-off.
Right.
as long as you haven't established that you're heading towards the other net. And you can see Keith Gagne pointing and saying you were going towards the Bratislava net.
So
Ball is loose, so they'll get it back. But yeah, it was a very close call. Could have gone either way. And now it's a 10-second count on GoldStar. So Bratislava gets the ball, and Bailey Brown was not at all prepared for that to be blown back in.
No, it wasn't. Chance for Bratislava here to get back in the game.
This could be a big play. Those are the kind of turning points. There's a pick and another roll. Nicely played that time.
Dennis Inglis active. Just missed over the crossbar.
That was Seth Mahler who played the pick and roll to defense perfectly. And there's the difference, just get out there and then quickly pop back. Mahler stays up for an offensive shift. Tosses over to Hunter. Culp down along the far boards. They're slowing things down a bit. Culp likes to have a nice settled offense. When you're up 5-2, you don't have to rush. You don't want to get you don't want to get static.
Couldn't save that one. Ball to Bratislava.
So the Bats will start with it down in the corner. Chernak just tosses it up top to Svoboda, or to Weiss. English setting the pick.
Ooh.
Actually kind of pushed Flaypan into Chernak and knocked him down.
That didn't feel good.
No. Ryan Hunter has it. He'll move up the floor. We're 3 minutes into the second half. I'm Steven Stamp with Pete Saya, bringing you this game at the Aleš Hřebeský. You can follow me at Stamplax on Twitter. Be happy to hear from you. Use the hashtag AHM2018. Always pleased to have you guys be part of the conversation.
Did a really good job about promoting the tournament in the last few years.
Yeah, this thing's growing like crazy, right? There's a shot by Bergman, bounces out, still loose. Silberlich tried to grab it. I think it's still on the floor. It is. Oh, great job by Silberlich to battle. Oh, but they're going to say he went through the crease.
Can't do it.
Played the ball. No, can't be the first guy to play the ball.
Seems like English and Schofel are on the floor every shift now, pressing for that goal.
Yeah, they've got 7 offensive players. As you can see, 2 guys up on the offensive end of the bench. So they will be out there a lot. Looked like Harper had it and was taken off, but it was stripped, and Bratislava gets it back. They never have possession, just 8 seconds on the clock. Weiss tries to cut underneath. Nice job by Kruder, and then he winds up landing on the crease. Bailey Brown. A little pressure there from Patsko.
Solid defense there.
Yeah. Again, very much a defense by committee, a unit working together.
Right.
The slide's really coming along. The team coached by Brad MacArthur. He's a busy man. He's coaching the non-Olympic athletes from everywhere at this tournament. He said he'd help out with the door, and he suddenly became the head coach for NOF. Here's a shot from the outside, right off the face. If that had broken another net guard, what's he going to do?
No more helmets left.
Tape the 2 of them together?
It's amazing how the community here. Everyone shares. Everyone's willing to help out.
Yeah. That shot by Bergman, landed on by Kuhn. Oh, sorry, that's not Kuhn anymore.
No, Travis Sandin.
Yeah, Travis Sandin has come in. My bad, Travis. Great guy.
Teammate from the Philadelphia Outlaws. Great player. Willing to loan a helmet at any time.
And one of the most fun guys
you can
talk to at a tournament. 2-on-1. Flaypan with the ball. Comes across. Oh, nice save by Sandin off that shot by Nate Menninger. Menninger's going to go and apply a little forecheck pressure. Kind of token pressure.
Yeah. Travis goes by Redbeard Lacrosse. Distinctive Redbeard, wide shoulders. You can't miss him around the ground.
Oh, that pass is picked off by Flaypan, who throws it ahead to Silberlich. Silberlich gives it to Menninger. He drops it, but he's all alone now as he gets it. Scores! Second chance, and this time, no mistake for Menninger.
Pretty clean breakaway. Really worked Travis, let him move, and finally got him near post. Look at the patience here. Great goal.
Bit of a breakdown for Bratislava.
Yeah.
They got really a lot of guys across the floor, lined up in a short space, horizontal or vertically.
A little bunched up. Tel Aviv's really athletic, and they're looking to beat you on any little, you just need a stick in front. Big hit there, midfield.
Big hit. That was Pavel Ziak. Or Zlak.
He felt that up here.
Yeah. Penalty coming.
Here we go. Looks like boarding. Oh.
It's going to be Friedman.
Some extracurricular activities. Peter Patsko letting him know how he feels about it.
Zivchak jumps up. Lets him know how he feels as well.
Good to see Bratislava protecting their teammates there on the board.
Yeah, you got to do it.
Yep.
I have no problem whatsoever with standing up for that. Illegal body check to call. Coming up to 7 minutes into the second half, 6-2 lead for GoldStar. So a critical power play here.
Absolutely.
English over on that shooter spot. He loves being there so he can drive underneath if there's an opening. Now they're going to start moving. The pass isn't completed though. Oh, great job.
Good recovery there.
Ahead. But Kuhlman lost control.
10 seconds on the clock.
Weiss grabbed it, gets it back in. They've got to get that shot off soon. It's going to be one from the top. It goes wide, bounces out. Oh, great chance by Kuhlman. English fell down or he would have been there, but it's Weiss that gets there. They get a fresh 30. There's 25 left on the penalty, so they'll be able to use the entire minute to try and generate something.
It's a key ground ball. Great recovery there for the Bats.
You Americans in your ground ball.
Yeah,
it's a loose ball.
Loose ball, ground ball.
There's a shot from outside. Another save by Bailey Brown. Didn't know where it was, but it was in the arm. Drops down in front of him. And just 7 seconds left on the penalty, so Israel has successfully killed it. Chris Friedman will come out. Culp takes it. 7 minutes to go. 6-2 lead for GoldStar.
They look comfortable here on offense. You know, they're going to settle the ball, use the clock.
Yep, no rush, of course, with a 4-goal lead and 7 minutes left. Culp has the ball bounce off his stick. Travis Sandin had to be alert.
He's getting aggressive.
Yeah, maybe a little too much under that one. Trying to get it ahead to Robert Maricek. Klima, Frantislav Klima has the ball, passes it ahead, goes to Fisher. Klima heads to the bench. Sorry, Frantislav. Oribar David, couple of fakes.
It's great ball movement here by Tel Aviv.
It is. I had to chuckle because referee Bob Hollingsworth at center took his glasses off and was wiping his eyes with his arm and had to reset the clock, signal for a reset with his arm as he was doing it. So he actually waved his sunglasses in the air.
Man of many talents.
That's right. Multitasking. There's Oribar David, doesn't have the stick. Bar David's actually looking a little uncomfortable, I feel like, in this shift. He actually did a great job getting more and more comfortable last year in Turku.
Oh, that's a great look.
Oh, Culp with the sidearm rip goes wide. And that's not a back in because Pavel Giak was in the crease and just stopped the ball. Left it there for his goalie, Sandin. Here come the Bats. They've got a chance. 2-on-1.
Just
pretty good
missed.
take. He had the man open on the far side, but it was another righty. So a good decision to get the shot off instead. But Jivchak just couldn't find a spot past Bailey Brown. Brown has been terrific. He's a young goaltender.
Absolutely. Very quiet in goal.
Still junior age.
Right.
Plays for, I think if he's with the Whitby Warriors or Toronto Beaches. I think the Beaches in the summer.
All right. Turnover there.
Yeah. So it's going to be 5 minutes to go and a 4-goal lead for GoldStar, but Bratislava has the ball.
Tight
Steven
game.
Stamp with Pete Saya. It is. It doesn't feel like a 4-goal difference.
No, it doesn't.
Bratislava's been right there. It's just taking advantage of opportunities. I mean,
again, such a huge game for Bratislava here.
It
Quarterfinal match. Great shot.
There's English. Shoots around the screen. Uses Kruder as a screen around his defender, and that's just. I mean, Dennis English, I swear I've seen him score more driving underneath and shooting on the run, but he can do that as well.
He's got a lot of power, a lot of shots to his game. The air outside didn't even really move much, just kind of waited for the screen to set in.
That's true about
Shot
4 or
right
5
around
players, actually, when you watch that replay.
Right.
I've said, I don't know how many times I've said it, but I love the cameras set behind the net because you get that great view.
They really do an amazing job producing this entire event.
It's been terrific streaming. I hope you're all enjoying it. We certainly are here as Will Mahan takes that win.
Door's open. I think the ball went through the door there.
Yeah. And it can't have gone through the door because Bratislava. Yeah, it did. How is it? Why is that not GoldStar ball?
Unclear. Unclear with the door
Unless
open.
He tried to pass and it bounced off a GoldStar player.
Could have done.
Which might have been. I mean, Bob Hollingsworth was right there. So you figure he'd see it. Oh, what a goal. Is that good? It is.
That is.
Spinning. Wojtek White. Weiss.
Game of runs.
6-4. We saw this in the last game. This is not over.
No.
Great play. Oh.
Wow, through 2 guys.
And the coma slide, as they call it, coming across.
Just slip
missing.
between them.
Yeah, Kevin Harper is just, you can see the Bratislava player on the other side of the crease, engaging Harper, drawing his attention just long enough to keep him from being able to blow up Weiss as he comes in. That gave Weiss just enough room as he was spinning down towards the ground.
A greasy play.
Anyone who's not that familiar with the terminology, greasy's good.
Slick.
Yeah.
Moving through the crease.
And putting some elbow grease in there. You
There
put
you
that
go.
in too.
Yeah.
You pride yourself on your greasiness, right? You're an inside kind of guy.
Got to make up for the lack of skill somehow.
That's my feeling too.
You know?
Oh, nice toe drag by Bergman. Misses
Great
the
move.
shot though. Out to Popek. Gets away from him.
He's
That'll
gonna
be
get this
over and
one.
back. 2 minutes and 40 seconds to go. Bratislava with the momentum.
Huge chance here for Bratislava.
Every possession is so critical. Svoboda has it, pulls it down, hands it off to Chernak. He's open over on the far side now.
Svoboda's an Oklahoma native, first time playing with the Bats.
English comes across the top, shoots on the run. Great save by Brown. English going for the top corner. They get it back though, fresh 30 for the Bats. And Chernak is going to look over to the far side to Kuhlman. Kuhlman tries to go underneath. Silber stays with him.
That's solid
Knocks it
defense
loose.
right there.
And a push on the back.
A little too aggressive.
It's such a fine line.
It
When
is.
you knock the ball away from someone, you don't know it's coming out. You're working so hard to get it out, and then you suddenly have to pull up. It is challenging.
It's tough as a
I'm not
defenseman.
saying it's a bad call. It's the
Right.
right call.
No, I think
it's
so.
a challenge for a defender.
Very challenging.
Boy, Silberlich's a terrific athlete and a great leader. That pass doesn't connect, but it is scooped up on the bounce by Marek Havlik. Almost a great chance for Kuhlman as he was catching the ball and trying to spin around, but wasn't able to take it with him. That'll be an over and back. Play will be blown down. 1:25. We are into stop time, so the clock is holding there until we get play blown back in. 6-4, still a 2-goal lead by Gold Star Tel Aviv. I'm Steven Stamp with Pete Saya, and we are bringing you this Aleš Hřebeský Memorial action. It's quarterfinal day.
This is when the fun starts. Quarterfinal day. Bratislava Bats.
This is the second quarterfinals. 2 more to come, just 10 or 15 minutes after each game.
Back
So
to back.
Get yourself comfortable. Get some snacks lined up. Oh, what a finish! Ryan Hunter through the middle. Bergman, such a shooting threat. They have to respect him, and he just flips it through the
I
middle.
think they extend out a little bit. They get kind of focusing on Bergman, and he sneaks in right back post.
Boy, and Hunter had to catch that up by his left ear, just in front of his face, get the stick back behind him, get the shot off, and tuck it home. Sandin actually, I thought, played it fairly well. Might have wanted to jump out a bit quicker, but if he's getting out to the middle, Bergman will shoot that ball.
Exactly. Not a lot you can do there.
It's always the thing after, it's easy to say, well, if he'd come out further, he would have done this. Yeah, if he'd come out further, they would have known and they would have reacted as well.
Yeah, Bergman's a great shooter. And he's shown himself as a great
Diving
feeder,
dunk
too.
attempt. Didn't get in. Brown stopped it. Has it in his stick. I actually thought Silberlich was heading off with the ball. But
Oh, behind the back.
yeah.
Fancy.
Here's Silberlich up here. So it was another player. It was Andrew Kruder actually back behind the net. And Silberlich just flattened by English, who's going to get a penalty for it.
Yeah.
Looking around to see if there are any hands up. There is one. That's all you need. Chad Culp going for a run.
They're chasing the ball here, trying anything they can do to get the ball back.
18 seconds left, and the shot clock will expire. He's going to pass it down. They almost got a shot off. Doesn't matter. The penalty to English, who is pretending he doesn't know what it's about. He starts to walk
And
to the bench.
who?
It's not like Dennis isn't used to getting called for penalties.
He's had a few.
He has. Great guy. Another one of those guys who, on the floor, he can just lose it a bit.
Absolutely.
And you got to like that.
Just a
Great
great
kind of
player, though.
Yeah,
So
he
much
is.
intensity. He really gets the entire team motivated.
Oh, and
every
Silberlich
game.
is going as well.
Oh.
Okay.
Just going to think about it for the last 14 seconds of the game.
I think it's a dive.
I think that would be the first of the tournament.
I saw another one.
Oh, did you?
I think I did. I can't remember, yeah.
It's good to see him enforcing the
And
dive.
yeah, Jacob Silberlich was saying, are you calling it a dive?
Simulation.
Are you calling it a dive? The ref just said yes. I don't, do we have time for a look? It looks like we're having a bit of a stoppage here. We have a timeout. So guys in the truck, if we can get another look at it, I don't even know if it was on camera because it was
Right.
away from the ball. But if we've got it, let's take a look and see whether Silberlich embellished.
Looks like they're talking
Here we
about
go.
it here.
There's the dunk attempt at the other end. Ball's going to come up the floor. And this pass will go to Silberlich from behind the net.
Watch this pass here, behind the back.
It is. It's
on a rope.
Sweet. This one goes to Silberlich.
There's the hit there from English.
Yeah.
Huh.
What? Jacob Silberlich is crouching down to try to avoid the sun in the penalty box.
It is bright out here.
14 seconds left, and we're going to be 5-on-5 because the matching penalties cancel out. They were put up on the clock. This is not the timekeeper's fault, by the way, because there was only one call, but it was much later that the other one went. They don't actually have to take them off. There's only 14 seconds left. Culp will spin away. He's going to come down the middle, lob it back over to Popek. No interest in getting a shot here. Culp will leap up. 5 seconds left. He's just going to roll it towards Travis Zandine. And that'll do it. The final, 7-4. Gold Star Tel Aviv will be among the top 4 teams in the tournament this year. That's a big step for them, and again, they've got to be one of the favorites.
Well deserved, absolutely. We had a chance to play them in a first round game, and they're fast, they're skilled, and they finished the ball well.
Yeah.
Good goaltending.
It was a good game. It was interesting because you guys, much like Bratislava, had stretches where you showed you could play with them, but just they took advantage of every little thing.
Every little mistake. You know, they're really technical. You don't need big numbers in this tournament. I think if you have a lot of guys on the same page and you play smart lacrosse, you don't take penalties. It's a formula for success.
Bratislava, meanwhile, will finish somewhere between 5 and 8. They'll have a couple more games to determine that. They'll have a green level semifinal, I think, and then they're either a 5th place or a 7th place game. So great performance.
Absolutely. Huge success for the Bratislava Bats. I think they had a goal coming in of top 8, and they've been coming into the tournament, and I think the highest they finished is about 15-16, so this is a fantastic result, and it's going to bring a lot of new players to the club, and Larry Field is doing a great job, and I'm really excited for the Bats.
Great to see the growth internationally. Israel obviously flying up the charts, and Slovakia, a team that is steadily making improvements. Again, you mentioned Larry Field at coaching. He's a Baltimore guy. Great contribution. And he does so much for the game of lacrosse.
He does.
And he's here coaching a couple of teams. He offered at some point to hey, you're getting chirped by Will Mahan.
Oh, no. All the way up in the treehouse. Hey, boys. Well done.
The Pats waving to us. But Larry Field had offered earlier in the week to come and do some color commentary with me. I talked to him this morning. I said, Larry, what's your schedule? He goes, Coach. I'm like, never mind.
Larry's a coach's coach. There is a team out there that needs help. He'll be on the door. He'll be behind the bench. Anything he can do. He's a great guy.
He runs a couple of leagues back in the Baltimore area. What a great guy. So many people contributing. We're going to wrap it up. We got 12 minutes till the next quarterfinal match. It's the Green Gales against LC Custodes.
Exciting.
Should be a great one. And Brad MacArthur, I mentioned he's busy. He just finished coaching.
Excellent.
He wore his Green Gales shorts to coach, so he just has to throw his pads and his gear, his jersey on, and he'll be playing in this next quarterfinal. I'm Steven Stamp.
Great camp.
Peace, thank you so much.
Steven, thank you so much. Thank you for having me.
We're going to wrap things up. We'll see you for the next game.